Welcome novice reef keepers, how to you. Today we're going to be looking at my tanker bit. I'm just doing a water change with the reef bar. Just wanted to show you how amazing it looks just with the reef bar full of blues. Really gets a pop on that SPS. These SPS are not fresh. They are, I've had them for a fair few months now, 3 months or so. I've been adding SPS. As you can see, it really gives that pop of colour. I do have the reef flare lights off that run mostly whites. As you can see, that's just the bar there. So I'm going to do a bit of a par reading just to show you guys how much par these actually push out. That's 130 at the top. That's supplementary lighting. So as well as them pushing out the 130, I've also got my main lighting there. Alright guys, so now I'm going to turn off the bar just there. And we're going to have just the lights running. I'll show you my schedule and we'll do a bit of a par in to see what sort of par we're getting. I think last time I did it was about 350, 400, something like that, but I have adjusted my lights tiny little bit more white. I'll see if that does anything, double check everything. It's always good to double check anything, good to need a haircut. So I'll show you my schedule, what I'm running. You've seen the SPS, they're looking good, everything's nice and happy there. So I'll show you the gunny photo bombers. Looking absolutely fabulous. And then we live in there with his maroon. Looking great. I've got some frags. Just did a water change. But one thing you want to do when you're doing a par reading is that the splashing and the rippling in the water, that does affect the par meter. You'll see the numbers jump. You want to have that totally off and flat. So let's go ahead and turn this bad boy off. We've done that now, and we'll check the lights, and then we'll also do them with it all on as well. So here's the lights about now. It's around about the 12 o'clock mark, so they are at full strength. So as you can see, go into it now. So UV's 100, violet's 100, indigo 100, blue 100, green and reds are about 40%, and my white's about 30. If we go back, my total intensity is about 50%. So let me now just show you the reef bar, which is very, very simple. For those that haven't seen a reef bar, this is the reef bar here. I do have it on 100%. Cool thing about the reef bar is it is fully controllable. I don't know any other bar that can actually be fully controllable and programmable. I have that just on 100%. Timer mode, turn off, program. You can see it's quite reactive, and I have that a little bit on, I think about an hour and a half after the other lights turn on and a bit before the others turn on, just to, so you can see it comes on just before 6 AM. So there's a little bit of light there. Alright guys, let's do some par meter. Alright guys, let's do it. And start off with, I know that this is not the full spectrum par meter, but it still is an apogee. Apparently this reads a little bit like 10% higher than the blue full spectrum one. But this is all I have at the moment, so we're going to use this. We'll go in, we'll start off at that same spot where the thingo was. So looking at there, the top of the rockwork with that setting, I'm getting about 350. We'll go back now right under the lights at 50%. I'll show you where I am there, right on the top of the rockwork. So 340, and then you take away 10% about that, so it's probably about 300. So right in the middle of the two lights now, just like that. Same, 330. We'll go down a bit now at the front, just like that. There we go. 270, 280, so it's probably about 250. So down at the bottom there, we're getting 150 on the edge. The gunnies are, sorry gunnies, just throw it in there, like that. Yeah, 200, the rock's blocking it a bit. And then on the other end, let's get it straight, like that. 200 again. Well, let's just see about here for fun. 170. Now we got the reef bar back on. So let's get where we got that first reading. You can see now it's jumped from the 300, 350 mark to the 400, 470. Right in the middle, a little bit away from the bar. 470. I do have it on an angle, you can see, so it's facing in the middle. The top, 400. A little bit down, 200. Alright guys, so I guess you get the idea. I don't have to show you every single reading, but it's not exactly what it said. So 450, it's about 10% difference. So it's probably going to be, over 400. It's going to be minimum 400 at the top of the rock work. And remember, they're on 50% and this is on 100%. So it's about 400 at the top of the rock work, 250, 300 middle, and at the bottom 150 to 250 either end. That I'm very, very happy with. It seems happy. I probably would have normally had the lights lower. I know at the shop we have them at 250 to 350. This here's 250, it's a bit deeper, so you can say 250 to about 400, which is a little bit higher. But the color I'm getting, the growth I'm getting is like, I'm getting incrustation on the corals in 10 days max, like fully to the rock when putting them in. So I'm happy, so I'm not going to change anything. I'm getting no bleaching or any burning or anything like that. So I'm just going to keep it exactly like that, guys, and a little bit of an idea of what's going on. Thanks for watching.